Okay, so not quite titty milk. I went to Moab with girlfriends a few weeks ago, from Michigan where I grew up. And I almost didn't go on the trip because I hadn't seen some of the girls since high school. So most of them went to the same high school. And then I'm really good friends with two of the women. And there were seven of us total. One Persian, two Indian, four white. Just so you have a picture of what it was like. Wait, that actually does matter because wait. So one of the girls tried to make a t-shirt with our like a group t-shirt for the trip, and she was using AI to try to generate an image. And she's like, "Oh, seven girls like in Moab," and then it put all white girls
Of course
in
it
it,
did.
right? And then she said, "No, like one is Persian, two are Indian, or whatever." And then it put three women in a hijab, and then four white women. And then she kept trying to prompt it, like, "No, like they don't wear hijabs, blah blah blah." But it would not make an image without a hijab as soon as she put that we're brown. So she scrapped the t-shirt idea. So anyway, I went on the trip because I called my friend who was organizing it right before, and I was like, I don't think I want to come. Like I'm feeling anxious about it. Like I haven't seen some of these girls in a while, and it's like a long drive, and I don't know. And she said something to me that was so kind. She's like, "Oh, you don't have to come. Like you can come if you want to. You can not come if you don't want to." But also, she's like, "I think even when we're there, people should just do whatever they want. Like, what makes you anxious?" I was like, I don't know. You know how sometimes on group trips, like, you kind of get forced into doing things you don't want to be doing. And she's like, you don't have to do that. It's glamping. If you want to go on the hike, you go on the hike. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And something about that made me want to go. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that sounds nice. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
they
have.
sound chill.
She's chill.
Yeah.
And I know that about her, but I don't know. I got in my own head, and I really had not taken a girls' trip in a few years. So.
Isn't it amazing that when someone gives you permission to say no, you're just like,
Yes. It's like if somebody were to ask me to marry them and they're like, "Do you want to marry me?" But it's okay if it's a no. I'm so much more likely to say yes. I don't like to feel trapped. They're like, "Do you want to marry me?" Like, but like it's fine if it's like fine if it's no. So I go and like you know like it ended up being so fun because all the girls were extremely chill and like goofy and just warm. And I do remember when I got to my tent, like it was there was heated blankets and the girls were already under the covers and they're like, "We warmed up your blanket for you," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." But the next morning I noticed that one of the girls was she had just had her second baby 6 months before the trip, so she was pumping, which like it happens a lot on girls trips now, right? Like where some of the girls are moms, some are
Yeah.
not. Like you
Yeah.
have kind of like a mixed. It's very 30s. But for my age group, it's odd because of the pandemic, we missed so many years of trying to get used to this kind of stuff gradually. So it kind of feels like we went from like nobody has kids to everybody has kids.
Yes.
Like in 5 minutes. And so anyway, she was pumping and like one morning in the lobby of this like glamping resort, everyone's like, "Aneri hasn't tried her breast milk yet." And I was like, "Is that something we're doing?"
oh my god!
I was like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "Yeah, we tried this other girl's breast milk a few years ago and it was
ceremony.
gross." Yeah, they're like, "We tried hers, but this one," they're like, "This one who just had the baby. Let's make up names. So let's say her name is Stephanie." They're like, "Stephanie's is actually it tastes much better than the other girl's name. Let's make up something. Meredith." They're like, Meredith's breast milk tasted bad, but Stephanie's is pretty good." And so then,
I'm so curious.
yeah. So one thing leads to another, and she's been storing her breast milk in a fridge at this like little lobby because we don't have fridges in our tent. So she asks the people working there, like, "Oh, can you bring me a bottle from the fridge?" So they bring out a bottle and like 6 glasses, and we each shot her breast out of these like really nice glasses.
What's the review?
It was good. It tastes like oat milk. Hers did. I was like, oh, like I thought it was gonna be sour, but it was pretty good.
I've actually even not ever thought about what breast milk tastes like.
I never had either because nobody's ever asked me
to do that.
to try it.
Yeah.
I would do it again. And the
I
next...
want to be friends with Stephanie and Meredith too.
Well, so the next day I was like, wow, that was so crazy that we drank Stephanie's breast milk. And my other friend goes, what do you mean? I have it in my coffee right now. So one of the girls every morning was just straight up putting...
Oh my God, wow.
So I wrote, when I got back, I was like, I have to write about it because I'm going to forget, like, how funny it was or how interesting it was. And I felt, quite honestly, I felt very bonded to the group in a way, right? Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, this is how girls bond. Or it should be. Why? I was like, why is it weird?
This feels like the next LA trend, though. Like, have breast milk and you'll have better skin or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the colostrum in it. But I think it should be a brown girl running it, not a white girl. I'll be so angry if it's some white girl selling breast milk. Like, I don't know why. Like, it just makes me angry. So... But I was thinking about, like, I told a friend of mine, I'm like, oh, I drank my friend's breast milk. And he's like, I thought he would just be like, oh, that's interesting. Because he has kids.
Yeah.
He's like, that's so gross. Like, would you drink someone's blood? I was like, no. I'm like, but that's not the same.
That's not even the same thing.
No.
What? Okay.
And then I was thinking about, like, why is it why is it not weird that we drink cow milk? Like, I don't know. Anyway, it made me feel closer to Stephanie, who I hadn't seen since high school, or maybe ever. I really didn't know Stephanie very well, but now I feel like I really know her.
I mean...
We're bonded for life.
Duh.
And I let her read the piece I wrote, because I'm like, I'm doing my solo show in New York next week, and I ended up changing the story I'm telling to this story, because it's, I think, funny. And this episode will come out after the show, so I won't ruin it for people, but... I shared the piece with her just because I wanted to make sure she was okay with me, like, talking about
When are you doing that in LA?
Hopefully June or July.
Okay,
so
good.
I'm gonna do it in New York first, and then let me, like, see how it goes. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It makes me more nervous to do it in LA, you know, but I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that.
So...
And read that.
Yeah. You can, I mean, I will give... You can... I don't... maybe throughout this episode I will let you read from it.
Okay.
Or you know what, just take it whenever you get bored. Aishwarya. Wait, okay. I'm talking so much about not even myself, but my friend's titty milk. So...
That's the best way to start this.
Yeah.
It starts with the words titty milk.
Does it? I don't even remember. Yeah, when my friend was like, why would you drink her breast milk? I was like, it's just titty milk, grow up. And that became...
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know. Well, I was trying to think of, like, the male equivalent, and I'm like, would it be like drinking someone's sperm?
Yeah.
I think so.
Basically.
But I feel like drinking my friend's breast milk is not as weird as that.
It's definitely not. Also, yeah, that grosses me out. The other...
Why?
I don't know. It just does. Does it not gross you out?
No, it grosses me out too.
Yeah.
The sperm thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's like, that's what we're doing next? No, I'm out.
That's like how bros bro out.
Ugh.
Oh, no, I'm not going to allow that. That's like where my brain is like, you can't do that.
No, I'm not into that. But breast milk, I'm in. Let me know.
You're like, let me know next time.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I mean, I think I will say it sounds dirty, but it was also, like, kind of wholesome, right? Because there was something about, like, oh, I trust that you're, like, I'm trusting you by drinking your breast milk. Like, I wasn't, I don't know. There's something in that. And then telling someone it tastes good, I'm like, good job on your nutrition.
Or, wait, does it mean if it doesn't taste good, what does that mean? Does that mean something about their health?
I have no idea. I'm making that. I should do a little research.
Yeah, I want to read a bit about this.
I feel like typing in titty... I've thought about doing research, and I'm like, I'm definitely going to have to wade through a bunch of porn websites before I get to real things if I type in titty milk. So I'll type in breast milk.
Should we see what comes up? Can I see what comes up?
Let's do it. What comes up when you type in drinking your friend's breast milk?
Okay. Drinking your friend. That's a thing. Drinking my friend's breast milk.
Stop. Okay, click on it.
Oh my God, of course AI is like, what are the risks associated with sharing milk? Breast milk sharing. The fuck? There's a New York Post about this. I drank my bestie's breast milk because it was on my bucket list. Okay, this is a thing. Okay, there's more than porn.
Oh, it's more than porn. Okay, love
Okay,
it.
well, we're onto something. I
Okay,
love
I'm
that.
gonna have to reach out to whoever wrote that.
Yes, I need to read all of these.
Yeah.
I want everyone's perspective.
Okay, so I want your feedback on something to workshop it comedically. So I was thinking about, when I do the show in New York, I was thinking about one of my cousins who's coming is breastfeeding right now. And her husband really wants to come to the show, so they're finding a sitter. I don't know if this is like completely whack, but I was thinking of calling her husband and having him bring her breast milk without telling her, and then drinking it on stage, and then doing a reveal at some point that it's her breast milk. Wait, this sounds like I sound like crazy. Maybe I should tell her.
I think the only part about this that's crazy is not telling her.
I think not telling, but does it make it funnier, or does it make it like crazy? Like is it crossing a line, or is it towing the line?
Not telling her?
Yeah.
I guess it's her milk. You gotta get her permission.
Okay, you're right. But then is it, then what makes it funny?
I think the fact that you're drinking someone's breast milk in public.
And like now, like, you know how comedians will have like the glass of water they're drinking from?
Or have him drink it.
Do you think he has yet?
I don't know these people, but worth asking.
I could have her bring it, and I guess I should get her permission. And so then she'll just be in on it, and then maybe just asking her what she's comfortable with.
Has she had it?
I don't know.
Do women taste their own breast milk?
Are you supposed to taste it to like test it?
Oh yeah.
So she's probably tasted it.
But I don't know if everyone does that.
I don't know. I can ask her.
Yeah. I'm
I
sure
mean, she's
some people are grossed out by it.
Yeah. She's pretty cool. I actually think she would get a kick out of it. But yeah, okay. Thank you for talking me out of doing it without her consent.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
It's like drinking a friend's breast milk, ... without her consent.
I do want to see him drink it, especially if he's like a little uptight and
he's very like, I love him. He's very hetero. You know what I mean? Just
yes.
very like,
yes.
He's not uptight, but I think it's a good visual imagining him drinking it. I can't believe this is gonna be. Okay, I'm sorry.
It could also be like a group activity.
I could bring shot glasses.
Yeah, you can be like, who wants to do this with me?
I'm like, what is it? I can picture it.
Yeah, I love it.
But I
wish I was in New York next week.
Well, don't tell. Well, I guess people will hear this episode, but that's the kind of thing where I feel like it'll be funny the first time. Maybe every time. I don't know.
I mean, I think it'll shock someone for sure.
It's kind of silly, but also like, I'm like, this is my version of feminism.
Yeah, I just want to know what's people take on breast milk now. I've not thought about it so much, ever.
I'd never thought about it before this trip.
Okay.
Ever. Like, it was never something that crossed my mind.
I think that's a very good icebreaker, too.
Say more.
Have you had, or have you thought of having breast milk?
Like, an icebreaker in terms of a show, a date, a podcast episode.
Everything.
Everything.
It works in every situation.
I'm like,
I know so much more about this person based on this question.
You know what? Okay, so a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, a friend of mine, she works in tech, and she does this thing called vibe coding, which is like, you just build things. Like, you don't have to be an engineer anymore to build things because of AI, okay? Mm-hmm. And me and her are both in our 30s and single, and she built an AI matchmaker using like a voice agent thing for herself. And she called me and she's like, hey, I think you'd be a good person to ask for help on this. Can you help me? Like, I want to make it like just more conversational and funnier. So the way it worked was like, you go to a website, you type in your number, and then like an audio, like an AI audio calls you, like a random voice calls you and just asks you questions. And based on how you answer them, it will just keep going until you hang up. And then it uses the way that you answer those questions to match you to somebody on the back end. Okay. And she's like, I want it to be like friendlier and funnier. It can't just be like, what height are you looking for? Like, dating apps don't mean anything, right?
Yeah.
And so what we ended up doing is we came up with like 6 to 8 values that we value in a partner. So things like flexibility and curiosity versus just like ethnicity, right? Like actual values.
Yeah.
And so one of the questions I added under flexibility was, if you are going on a 10-day trip, do you take 14 pairs of underwear, 7 pairs of underwear, or none, you'll just wing it? And I wanted to see like how someone would answer that, just to see like how they think.
Yeah.
But I think this would be a really good question to add to it.
I think it's going to tell you so much more about them. My friend loves to ask, what's your stripper song?
Wait, what's yours?
I think it's Sexy Back. Just
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God, I just imagined you dancing to Sexy Back.
What's yours?
Oh my God. Wait, why is yours Sexy Back while I think about mine?
I think it's just a song that stayed with me since I'm, 12, 13. It's the first thing that came to my... When she asked me this question, that was...
You're younger than me. I'm like, you were 13 when Sexy Back came out.
That was the first thing that came to my mind when she asked me this. And I'm like, what does that say about me?
I think it says a lot about you. So when you think about taking off your clothes, you think about, I'm taking Sexy Back.
I guess.
Oh my God, I'm dead. It's so intense.
A friend of mine said, look what you made me do, which is Taylor Swift. I'm like, wow, this is wild. I love this question. Your turn.
Okay, instinctively, the first song that came to me was I'm a Slave for You, Britney Spears.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Also, look at that. Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears.
Yeah, we were meant to be. I mean, that's kind of sad. Like,
that's very sad.
When you think about like how old she was when she created that song, I used to dance to that all the time when I was younger. Oh my God, I was like in high school, I think. Oh my God, that is... And why were there stripper songs that we associate with being like 14? It's weird.
Shame, I don't know.
What would mine be? I'm trying to think. So I'm a Slave for You is what came to me right away. I'm like, what would my modern day version be? It'd be like Tender.
I don't know what my modern day version would be.
But maybe the intuition one is right. Maybe those are the actual ones
that's
we
the
would
one.
dance to.
That's the one. Yeah.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
Yeah.
Do you like what? Tell me more. When's the first time you went to a strip club?
I mean, I definitely after I moved to America. So it has in the last 6 years.
And you were in Pune, right?
I lived in Pune. I mean, I grew up in Pune.
Right.
Then I moved to Mumbai and then LA. I want to say it was in Vegas.
That makes sense.
You know, it was like, oh, I'm in America. I need to go to Vegas. I need to go to a strip club.
Is that what people think of America?
I think so.
That's so sad.
And then you go to Vegas and that's so sad.
It's really sad.
Such a sad place.
It's fun for a day.
It wasn't fun for me even for a day. I was miserable at the strip club. But I go to Jumbo's all the time.
I love Jumbo's.
I go there all the time.
Okay, wait, we should go to Jumbo's.
Yes, we should do it.
Okay.
We should go.
Jumbo's is kind of... How would you describe Jumbo's? It's kind of like a more friendly strip club.
Yeah. And
it's more sensual. It's less sexual.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sexual,
like
but it's different.
enjoying them perform, really. And
yes.
less like, oh, titty. I don't know.
It's less like ratchet.
Yes.
And it's more kind of... I don't want to say romantic, but... There's something nice about it. And then
for sure.
The women who are dancing or the people, they come and talk to you after. Like, it's a little different.
Yeah, they seem happier. Strip clubs just feel so sad. Everyone's sad. Vegas was sad, so I don't know if it's that. I don't think I've been to, like, any other... I don't think I've been to a strip club anywhere else. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
I've been a couple times. You know, it's interesting. I went to Vegas on my way to Moab.
Oh yeah,
for a night,
I think you mentioned, or
I posted in my close friends about it. Oh my God, now everybody knows that they're not on close friends if they're listening to this. Whatever. So it was interesting because I was there by myself. Like, it was just the midway point between LA and Moab. And also hotels are cheap there because they think you're gonna like gamble and
it's like $40 a night
or
something.
The Wynn was like I used points to stay at the Wynn the first night. Because it was a Saturday, so it was kind of expensive. And then on the way back, I think it was like $140 for the night.
Yeah.
For like a huge, like suite at the Wynn, where they kept referring to me as Miss Shah. And I was like, thank you.
Oh.
But I was like, of course I'll stay here. But I think what I realized going there solo, I was in bed by 9:30 both nights. I was there by myself. I had the best time. Like I had like a really nice meal. I would just sit at like bars by myself and talk to people and like
I feel like you're so good at that though.
kind of, but yeah, I like, I mean, this is why I have a podcast because I like,
Yeah.
this is a less dangerous way to gab. Um, but I enjoy people. I'm a writer, I guess, so I enjoy just like talking to people and I'm not judgmental. So I think nothing could really shock me. So I think people kind of pick up on that quickly. So then people
Yeah.
say a lot of things to me. So one morning at 9 a.m., I was sitting at the coffee bar at the Wynn just like working before I left for Moab. And these two brothers started talking to me. They were really sweet, actually. They were in their early 30s. They're married. They were there for just like a brother's trip. And then they're like, look at the couple next to you. I think she's a hooker. And I hadn't even noticed. So I
Yeah.
looked to my left and like there was this girl in just like fishnets head to toe. And the guy she was with was wearing a wedding ring, but he was like blackout drunk. And they were chatting and like in my head I had a whole story in my mind. Like I'm like, they've definitely been up all night. And I wonder what they've been doing. And it's 9 a.m. Like why is he so drunk? But there was something just like sad but interesting about the whole thing. And then I don't know, I ended up spending a few hours with one of the brothers after his other brother went on his flight and like he was nice.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, there was something about like not forcing myself to go to a club or like stay up late and gamble or do all the things where I was like, this was kind of perfect. I had like a really nice dinner. I like met some people, was in my bed, like huge bed at the Wynn and like watching reruns of Law and Order. It was kind of perfect. And I was like, sometimes I'm like women's version of like what feels really good is like different.
That would be. I actually hate hotels. So that would not be. They stress me out. I don't know why.
It depends for me on what the hotel is.
Yeah. Or
I
maybe,
can handle it for 1 or 2 nights and then I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's too impersonal.
I don't like hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your version? Like what's your perfect night by yourself?
I think similar, but not in a hotel. Just probably, I don't know, in a very comfortable house, which is not mine, but I'll just be in bed.
What is that? Being in a house that's not yours feels really good.
Yeah, what is with that?
I don't know. A house in the mountains or something.
Yeah, but also no one else should be there, right? Like the owner shouldn't be there. Then I'll feel so, because I feel I'm very stressed as a house guest because I want to be like, not make any noise. So I would want no one else to be there and I'll watch TV in the bed. That's all.
Why is watching TV in bed so nice?
For me, even working in bed
Or
is
just
very
working,
nice.
just anything in bed. Like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would, a lot of people judge me for it, but I very much love being with my laptop in the bed working. Is that sad?
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and I try not to do it in a way that's gonna like ruin my back, which I don't think I'm succeeding at that.
I think I'm way past that.
Yeah. You're like, I have to get back surgery tomorrow. I like it too. There's something
Yeah.
really cozy about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I write in bed.
I should try to do that. I wish I could write. That's one. I'm so bad at like being disciplined about it.
I mean,
You're like, you're telling me today you're trying to do it 2 hours a day. Like, that's impressive.
I've been writing my whole life basically.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's my it's taken me a long time to get to a place where I can just like do it. And even honestly, even then I've learned that I have to be in like an okay mental state to actually be able to write. So when I'm not, I don't force it.
Yeah.
And I want to ask about some of your films, but yeah, when I worked on my first film, a documentary, it's like 50 minutes, we hired Priya Darshini, a composer, to create an original score, and she's amazing. One of the most challenging things for me was learning how to like work with someone really talented and give notes in a proper way. And she helped me with that though, because the first couple times I got so frustrated, and then she's like, just look through the spreadsheet, breathe. I'll make a column for director's notes, and then you can drop them in there. But I remember how frustrated I felt because I felt like I was bad at it.
Yeah.
When you say you're not, like, how many, you've made so many films, right? How many films have you made as a producer?
I don't know, 15,
That's a lot.
20. Shorts, but yes.
No, but still, a
Yes.
short is not different than...
Yes, it's a lot of work. Oof, tired all the time. Making 3 this summer, so I'm losing
3?
my mind.
My gosh.
Yeah.
What are they?
One of them is part of a fellowship I'm doing with Film Independent. It's a fun queer coming of age film about werewolves.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm very excited. That's in June. That's in less than 3 weeks. Fuck. So much to do.
I know. I can't.
I know, dude. Every morning I feel like I wake up with like, what am I doing?
I feel like right? I wake up and I'm like, just keep going.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. 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 The other one's a story of the goddess of death, Yama.
Ooh. I don't know about her. Tell me about her.
Oh shit, I don't know much about her.
But you're making a film about her.
You know about Yamraj. So I think it's like Yamraj is the god of death, and then
Okay.
I think it's a take on what if the god of death was actually a woman? Wouldn't it be better? So it's kind of about the afterlife.
We're vying. We're vying for that now. We want to be the goddess of death.
I don't know. I guess.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, what do you think happens after that death? I guess, have you thought about it? Do you have a?
I mean, I believe in reincarnate. I believe in
Okay.
multiple lives, right?
Yeah.
I think the reason I believe in that is because when I meet someone, I'm like, oh, she's on her last life, like she's gone through some stuff, or I'm like, it's still her first life, it's okay.
Oh,
You know, you can kind of tell, like
Can you?
sometimes, yeah.
sweet.
So I think that when I started to think of life in that way,
Am I on my first, last, middle? What am I doing?
I think second to last. Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that was an odd thing to say?
No, it's not. I think that's more surprising to me than titty milk.
I don't know.
I think it's just because maybe death in general is a very uncomfortable topic for me, so I think it makes sense why
right.
I would feel like
Weird
a
about
little
it.
bit like this about that.
I mean, I think it's uncomfortable for everyone. Like, I think
Yeah.
what makes me uncomfortable is how little control we have over when it happens.
Yeah.
Like day to day, we just have no. We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some control, but not as much as we think.
Yeah. I think for me it comes from because it takes me back to the first death I experienced, and I think that wasn't a great.
What was the?
It was my mom's mom, and no one told me she passed. Like I was just like, what is happening in this house? And I was like 7 or 8, and I think it always reminds me of that.
Oof.
So I think maybe that's why I just every time I get a little like,
Oof.
yeah.
The first death that happened around me, I was too young to remember. I was 2. And my great-grandfather, Sakar Dada, passed away. And I guess I kept saying, this is so funny. He used to make me eat bananas when he was alive. And I'm so allergic to bananas. Like, they make my throat itch and
Oh
swell.
my god! Wow.
So I would cry and stuff and be like, I don't want to eat them. And
And
then
like,
I guess,
no, but it's good for you. Eat it. Eat it.
and then after he died, I guess I was like, "Kukela kailais," like in Gujarati, like
Yeah.
I'll eat them, like wake up. But I don't remember. I was so young. What's the first death I can remember? I was 14 and it was Bravin Mama. It was my dad's uncle. Or like Mama, so not first uncle, but and he had come with me.
Mama's uncle.
Yeah, he's my dad's mama, so he's like my
Your-
dad's cousin.
Yeah.
Not like it's not like his dad's brother. It's like,
Oh,
yeah.
you call that mama?
Bravin Mama. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I guess it is your.
It's my mama.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Yeah. Like, he's not a
Kaka.
cousin or kaka. Bravin kaka.
Yeah. But I guess if you call mama, that's okay too.
I guess it should be Bravin kaka. Whoops. But I was in 5th grade, and what was really odd was the last picture he ever took was with me because we had like a bring your grandparents to school day, but my grandparents were in India. So I brought him and Mrudu Mami, his wife, and a few weeks later he just passed. And I remember the last picture he had like on this earth was me, him, and Mrudu Mami in my school in like my little uniform because I went to private school. And I don't know why that made me feel a certain kind of way. Like seeing that picture at the funeral, and I was young. I was 11 or something. Maybe not even. But I remember just feeling sad about that. And I didn't understand like how to process it. It's like, he's gone? Like, but he was just here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yamraj, so that you're making a film about death.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Or about the afterlife or what happens after that. So it's essentially Yama who's helping people travel to the afterlife or what that would look like. So
Got
it's a
it.
fun
That's fun. Is
yeah.
the tone like fun?
It is.
Got
It
it.
is.
It kind of
It's
has
a lot
to
of
be.
it is. It's a lot of banter and it's a lot of it's like a comedy, magical realism. Yeah,
Love it. Yeah, because if it was a serious tone, you can't have serious and serious.
that's a lot.
It's a lot. If it was a serious film about death, I'd be like, I
That's-
can't watch
I
that.
can't. It's too much. I don't want to do that.
Well, I remember you telling me about the short. I always think about that film you worked on where you acted in it.
Yes. Oh my
And-
god. Fuck.
Why do you say that?
I mean, first of all, acting feels like my my last life. Like I don't feel like it happened 3 years ago. That's one of the reasons. I feel like I've evolved as a creator.
Sure.
And now I feel so much more. I don't know. I feel like that's so further away from me. So that's why, one. Two, I also wrote it. Three, I wrote, produced, and acted in that short, and that killed me. I mean,
Yeah, that's a kill. I've done that
Yeah.
for my comedy pilot when I made a proof. I did all of it, and I was hard to recover from.
yeah. And then obviously the reaction to that. I think we talked about it.
Yeah. Well, if you want to talk about it, but yeah, we were talking about like how comfortable are you talking about it?
I think I'm comfortable.
I mean, I don't know who's gonna. I don't know, but anyway, I think that why we talked about that film was I was telling you how like I didn't get a great response from my family about the content of my zine. It was like kind of like fear and silence. Those were like the two I got. And that was painful because it was such a personal thing and I tried to do it with so much care. But then it also helped me evolve as a creator.
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't for anybody's approval. This is just like, I need to put this out in the world and
Yeah.
figure out like how I want to talk about the different stories and chapters of my life. And again, which ones do I want to talk about and which ones do I not want to talk about? So, and then you told me, you're like, yeah, what was it? Like somebody was going down on you or something?
Yes. So, I mean, you know, it's a comedy. It's a story of this black guy and this Indian girl who live together. The girl's mom decides to visit them, so they pretend to be roommates, right?
Okay,
it's
yeah.
very simple. It's
Sure.
sweet. It's a fun short. It's 15 minutes. In that, there's a scene in which the guy goes down on me.
You as the actor.
Yes, me as the actor. And you know, we shot it, we edited it. The film was done. It ended up on Disney Hotstar in India,
Congratulations.
I guess. And until and you know, I didn't make anything off it. I'm like, okay, it's on Disney Hotstar. It's a short film. There's so many big things. No one's gonna see it, so I didn't even tell anyone about it. And I knew because somewhere
Kind of sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very sad.
Yeah.
But also somewhere in my gut, I knew there might be a reaction to this, so I
Yeah.
kind of just stayed away from it. Anyway, it turns out 2 days later, it's in top 10. I don't fucking know how.
Oh, stop it. It was because it was really good.
And it was,
You
know,
have a
it
good
was,
O face.
it was it was on the homepage, and I guess my parents who use Disney Hotstar ended up seeing my face on it, and they're like, "What? She didn't tell us about this." And they watch it, and I think that scene happens like 4 minutes in, and all I get is a text from my mom telling me she's very ashamed of me.
Oh my God. I know. I've gotten that text.
Yes, and I think at that time I was in India and I was going back from Mumbai to Pune. I was in the car, and I get that text and I'm like, fuck, they've seen it. I knew it, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm screwed.
There was no context. It just said I'm ashamed of you.
I'm ashamed of you, yes. And then I don't know why I just like pretending to not understand what she's talking about. I'm like, what are you talking about? What happened? What's up? And we ended up having this awkward conversation about how I'm not a good kid and how I'm like ruining their name or something. And then I get home and next morning they're behaving like nothing happened. Like they said all of this to me and then next morning
They're like completely dissociated. They're like
fully.
They're like, do you want breakfast?
Yeah. Do you want breakfast? They're like, oh, what can we get you?
What?
It's like,
Yeah, because they were probably feeling weird about.
Yes, and then we didn't talk about it for a couple of weeks until they watched another short of mine that I also acted in, and they watched it and they're like, "See, we love this. It's so family friendly." Like,
God, so boring.
so passive aggressive. Great, thanks, mom and dad.
Yeah, it's so like a little slap on the wrist, but
Yes.
not directly enough that you can actually respond to it.
Yes, and also,
It's like, just say it.
yeah,
Just own the reaction.
also, I think I was just so scared to confront that I was just like, fuck it. Okay, thanks.
Well, because if they're not confronting it, then you're like, how am I going to confront it? And then it's just a stalemate.
Yeah, it's like I've learned it from them, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
it's almost like, please be as avoidant as we are. Like, dance around it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, fine, I guess I will.
yeah.
And then you like,
And there's this other short I produced last year. It's called Giving Mom the Talk, in which the daughter gives her mom talk about sex and orgasms, and it's fun. It's funny. Vidya
kind of like
wrote it.
sardonic. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't tell my parents I made that short, and it's going to all these festivals. I'm like, why the fuck? I'm still like living in that. This is
Yeah,
weird.
it takes time. I mean, and it's not like a linear process. I don't think getting over that. I think at some point the work just becomes like more important than the perception of the work, I guess. Like it for me, it got to a point where I was like, I was like, there's such a detrimental effect to my work if I don't put myself out there. So I just have to kind of work through it. And that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's because me as a creator, I do tell stories about my personal life. That's what I'm strongest at. So either I have to lean into that or I have to do another career.
Yeah.
Like there's no, like when that I had that realization, and it's obviously it might not be the same for you, hitting it from a different angle, but when I had that realization, I'm like, well, I don't want to do something else.
Yeah.
So I guess, okay, but it's so hard. I still, even at this age and in this phase of my life, it's and it's not just my parents, right? It's like we go through these, like, I think in our community there's just always the fear of perception by anybody. And that's an interesting place to be in.
I mean, that's what we've
creative.
been taught since we're kids.
Yep.
So we carry it.
It makes sense.
And it's very hard to break it.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I'm trying too, but I'm like, it's
still trying,
it's
right?
still trying.
Yeah.
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 Do you want to turn any of these shorts into a feature?
For sure. I mean, we would love to turn... I take that back, actually.
You're like, I don't know.
No, I think the thing is that, when you make a short, you put so much energy, love, time into it that I feel still very close to the process of making some of these shorts that I don't know if I fully want to make them into a feature yet, but maybe.
Because then you have to like spend more time on it and it's a whole thing. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, yeah. So I want to. I know that for one of the shorts, the writer was talking about making it into a show. There's another short which we want to make into a feature in India. There are talks, but
oh my God, I can't wait to film with you in India for something.
let's do it.
It's gonna be fun.
We gotta go.
Oh my God, I have to I'm just gonna give you this when you leave, the vomit draft. What was I just gonna say? Do you miss India ever?
Yes and no, because I think in the last couple of years I've been going back a lot.
Oh, okay.
So I get to spend a lot of time there. I get to see my family, I get to see my friends. So not really, not as much anymore. I miss the food all the time for sure, but yeah. Like I spent about 5 months in India last year, right? So yes and no.
It's so nice, like that.
Yes.
Well, when I go there, right, the first time I went alone to India was 2 or 3 years ago, and I stayed by myself for a week in Bombay, and then with my grandparents for a couple days, I think a week. And that was my first time being there alone. So instead of just going to family friends' houses and sitting around getting food poisoning, I went to different bookstores and events, and like I met some expats and some people that live there, and I felt like at home in a way that I don't know that I feel in the US, which is odd because I grew up here. But even like yesterday, this is so random, but I was in some portion of East LA, which there's like a bigger Hispanic population, and I was taking a friend's acting class, and I was walking around, and I went to go get tacos, and I literally had this moment where I was like, wow, I feel so much more relaxed when most people around me like look like me. Or like it's just a little browner.
Yeah.
And it's weird for diaspora kids, I guess, because we don't really have like I don't know. I mean, not quite. Like we don't. I know this is like a topic that's been like beaten to death, but I'm always like, which one am I? So I'm always curious what it's like for somebody that actually has a real home in India, because I don't really have that.
Yeah. Um, I think it was different when I was committed to only working in the US, but like now that I'm going back and forth,
Yeah.
I feel like I never could pick between the two places. So I just love the idea of
Yeah.
when I'm here and I'm done with being here, I can go to India. And when I'm done with being in India, I can come here. That's nice. It's a nice
Yeah.
feeling. It's
Yeah.
nice to have that. Even it's so scary for me as someone who holds a visa in America, and to say anything political, I'm like, I cannot be doing that right now. They might just ask me to fuck off.
I mean, I saw my friend Rudmila posted something about how Harvard is no longer letting in like foreign students or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And she's from Bangladesh. And so she was like, she went to Brown and she's like, I wouldn't have been able to come. Like, it completely changed
Yeah.
my life to be able to come
Yeah.
to university here. And
Yeah.
she's not normally a quote unquote political person. So it was interesting seeing her post
Yeah.
about that because it's so personal.
Yeah, I had such a panic attack the other day about this whole situation. I went on Twitter, deleted everything there, and then deleted my. I mean, anyway, I don't use Twitter much, but
Oh, you mean the new Pornhub of America?
basically, I just made a joke
Yeah.
about, Modi, Trump. I'm like, I gotta get rid of all this. I can't
Yeah,
be
it's kind
having.
of, I get that. It's scary.
It's very scary. I don't want to be asked to leave.
Yeah. And you have a visa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some relatives whose parents were not citizens when they had them.
Mm-hmm.
So even that, they're like, technically, I don't know, like anything could be reversed anytime. And
Yeah.
it feels like if it's going to happen, it would happen really fast. It wouldn't be like a lead up to it.
Yeah, I feel like they own us.
They do.
It's fucked.
I know. I've heard I'm going to London in June for a few days, and
That sounds so fun.
you should come.
No.
Okay.
I'm shooting in
Okay.
June. But
I might
it does
shoot
sound
when I go
fun.
there. So
Oh my god, that sounds
Yeah.
even better.
Well, I'm going with my cousin who's going through a divorce right now, and me and her have like over the last few years as I've been helping her through that, amassed so many stories and so much content just because it's interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm going with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we should film while we're there.
You must.
So I'll figure something out.
And
I
then
don't know.
you still need to plan your trip to India.
I know I do. Well, how about this? Read the vomit draft of my latest pilot, and then we should just figure it out. Like, I'm flexible, but I want to figure out what we're gonna film there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do. Whatever. I'm like, let's just pick a date and go. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Maybe we go in the fall.
Maybe. Yeah.
I feel like the summer is already kind of crazy, but
Summer is crazy. But
yeah.
anytime after October.
Okay. Yeah, maybe maybe we could do what we were gonna do last year, which is
Yeah.
go November, December.
I think I plan on being in India then anyway. So
What would be like your ideal scenario? Do you want to work on a short you're already creating? Do you want me to write something new? Do you want to how do you imagine it going down? Do you want to do podcast interviews? We could just do something experimental. Oh.
yeah. I think we should definitely do podcast interviews. I think we talked about that.
We should definitely do that.
We should interview
Like at
people.
salons, we should do it.
That would be so fun.
be
And
so fun.
then yeah, something I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We gotta keep
We can
talking.
write a few things.
Yeah, we
and
gotta keep
then-
talking.
Because I know the guy, my friend who's directing my solo show, Henry,
Mm-hmm.
he and his boyfriend want to come. So we could figure it out. It could be like a mixture of things, but
Yeah.
I'm imagining it being kind of dynamic
Mm-hmm.
and experimental, and then it will turn into something amazing.
Yeah.
Because I think we have a good like energy.
Yes.
Um,
Let's do it.
What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, okay. So I think, in going to London with my cousin, like, I think one thing I've just learned in the past few years of me, like, helping her through her divorce and just becoming closer to her, she's become like a sister almost. It gave deeper mening to my South Asian girl friendships. Like, I was like, oh my God, we really do have to help each other because
Yeah.
we're so, like, suppressed. And I'm like, these bonds are so sacred. Like, if we can truly find each other in our actual real energies and not what people want us to be, I think there's something really sacred about that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think there's especially we're always told to like hide things and keep our secrets and keep our whatever. It's so fucked.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just started researching the Kama Sutra because one thing I'm exploring and things I'm writing is like, how do I create content about Indian women and sensuality? Like, not sexuality, but sensuality.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, to be able to do that, I have to understand our actual roots. So there could be something in that. I don't know yet. I've just started that journey of learning.
I love that. Maybe we should talk to Mayuri about this.
She and I, it's so funny because I went to her show last year, but we didn't know each other then. And then a few months ago at a Holy event, I went to something. I think it was the Holy Hype event, and I went immediately to the dance floor because if there's a dance floor, I'm on it. That's so and Mayuri was there, but I didn't recognize her right away. Like, I didn't know that she was the
same, yeah,
performer of the creator and lead in Anti Yogi. But immediately our energies were just like connected. So for hours we were just dancing, and she's like, who are you? I'm like, I don't know, who are you? And then she's like, oh my God, are you Aneri? I'm like, how do you know? And she said, Reina and Siona told me, they have been telling me for a while that me and you need to meet. I was like, oh my God, that's so funny that, one, I didn't realize you're Mayuri, and two, that we didn't even need an introduction. Our energies just like found each other. And of course, we were dancing barefoot on the dance floor for hours, and everybody else was like drinking or whatever. And I'm like, but we're here. Let's just play.
Yeah.
So I think there was something in that. And I think, afterwards, me and her, and even on the episode me and her did together, we did talk a lot about sensuality. And I think that she is somebody I really admire for how much body work and just spiritual work she has done to be able to do what she does. So it gave me some inspiration for
and it's not, it's not this like just posting on social media work. She's fucking doing it.
She's
living that life. It's not just...
She's embodied.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah. And I embody as well, but I think I'm a little, I don't want to say behind, but because I don't like the linearity of that. But I will say this, I always love meeting somebody that's a few steps ahead of me. Because then I'm like, okay, that's the next phase of this. Yeah. Yeah. So even when I go to New York, one of my friends just gave me the number for, I don't want to say like it's an embodiment coach or a movement coach, but it's kind of like that. You go to this woman for 2 hours and you just do a series of movements, and it's like somatic healing, right? And I used to do, similar to Mayuri actually, I did Bharatanatyam for 10 years. Yeah. And it did really create...
We should all go dancing.
We should go dancing.
Yeah. That'll be so fun.
Oh
but yeah, gosh. Sorry, continue.
No, I'm stuck on that thought now. Like, why have we not gone dancing?
We need to go dancing.
And like actual dancing. And I don't practice Bharatanatyam anymore in any kind of official capacity, but I would like to.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, there's something so grounding about it.
Yeah. I've done Kathak, so we should just find a...
You've done Kathak! Oh my God. I love Kathak.
Yeah. We should... Yeah, let's do it. Let's plan something.
Did you do with Kathak? What? It's not an Arangetram. Is it a Manglacharan?
No, I didn't do that.
I didn't either.
I did it... Just went to like a lady.
Eyebrow lady, those, like, dance lady.
Yeah.
My mom ran into my old Bharatanatyam teacher in Michigan a few weeks ago, and she has a show coming up July 25th, and she told my mom Aneri should be in it. Like, and sadly, I'm flying to Africa that day.
You're going to Africa?
Yeah, for my friend's 50th birthday.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm taking my
going?
camera. The first few days, it's kind of an insane trip. So the first 5 days, I'll be in Zanzibar. For my friend's 50th, she rented out like a nice villa. And then then after that, I'm meeting my parents in Kilimanjaro for a week. And then I'm going with my parents to meet our family friends in Nairobi.
Oh my God, this sounds...
Yeah.
So fun.
I'm actually I was just on Marketplace looking at different cameras because I'm like, I need to get better at shooting by then, just for fun. Because I'm like, it's gonna be stunning. Yeah. And I'm gonna have like time to shoot. Yeah. And I have not done a trip like, well, I've never been to Africa, and I have not done a trip like this in like 5 years. So I'm excited to...
It sounds fun.
Try it. Yeah. So I'll film there if you have any ideas. But I think some of it will just be spontaneous and yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm I don't know how that even came up, but
so you were talking about something else, and then I told you about dancing.
We have to go. Where can we go dancing?
I don't know, but what were we saying before that? I don't know.
Mayuri and her embodiment. Yeah, she's not just posting
Your
on social
coach,
media.
some coach.
Oh, my friend's coach in New York. I'm gonna go to her, I think. I mean, I know for me, so a couple years ago, I was like exiting a long-term relationship and I had gained a lot of weight and I just like didn't feel good in my own body. And so I started running again and eating healthy again and doing all these things and I was feeling really good. And then, do you remember a few years ago when there was a month of rain in LA? Like
No.
it just rained and oh maybe you weren't
Maybe.
here.
Yeah.
But it rained and rained and rained every day. Like pouring rain.
Wow.
And it was kind of amazing, but I couldn't run outside. So I started putting on music in my room and just dancing in my room. And it like healed me.
Yes.
I'm like, I forgot what it feels like to just dance.
Yeah.
Like every night before bed, I would dance for 45 minutes by myself.
I love that.
Because I'm like, I can't lose the cardio. I've come too far.
I love that.
So that really
We need to
taught
go.
me. Yeah, we
Let's
should
do
go.
it.
I don't know where to go, but we'll find something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think Mayuri and I also talked about playing badminton. We should do that too. We should do all of this.
I've never played badminton.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
It's easy.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I used to play when I was young and used to go to India for months at a time when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. I would play in the neighborhood cricket team. They didn't like it because there was like all these boys.
Yeah.
But we were just, my brother and I were little kids and we would go play and they called us baka. Like, baka, don't get hurt with the ball.
Oh.
But I used to play cricket like when we would go, so. But I've never played badminton.
We'll do it.
How do you play?
It's tennis, but not really.
Oh yeah, it's with like the
Yeah. It was there. I had it at the birthday, at the picnic.
That's right. Okay, I've played before, but I'm not very good. But I can
It'll be
get
fine.
there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that good anymore either, so we'll all be.
We'll be bad together.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you and Mayuri know each other?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just,
Life.
Yes.
I mean, how do we know? Even how we met.
Yeah. I think it was like similar because I think.
Energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have found, especially in LA, but I think maybe just anywhere, I'm like, the right energy does kind of just like find you, and then the wrong energy just like, it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
It just like
Yes.
goes.
Yes. Fully agree.
Like that whole social media thing of people who post as a projection versus embodiment. I can tell now.
Yeah.
It's very obvious. You're like, oh, you're saying that because you're not doing it.
Yeah.
Which is like, kind of, I mean, I get it. It's kind of fascinating.
How are we feeling?
I feel like shit.
I feel. It feels like, or I don't even know. I feel like I need to sleep for 20 hours. I don't know what I need to do. That's the thing. I'm like, should I go for a run? Should I go sleep? Should I go watch TV in my bed? Like, I don't know. I'm feeling all of it at once.
All of it. Like, I feel, we started this episode right before we started. We were both like, we feel like shit.
I do feel like shit
Like,
today.
even my hair is like showing that. Like, it's so rough.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to get it cut.
Yeah.
That's like,
I washed it a couple of days ago and it's just like, it hates me. Everything right now sucks.
yeah, everything sucks, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm pretty up and down. Like, yesterday was good. Except, oh my God, yesterday I got into my first minor car accident since I was 16. It wasn't serious. I accidentally hit like someone, it was a whole thing. This guy was driving really fast and I was trying to make a U-turn to park. And I hit him.
Shit.
And I was going slow. He was going really fast. Whatever, it happened. But it was kind of like a shock to the system. So I was doing so great. And then that happened. And like, luckily, I mean, I was pretty like quiet and I was crying when I got out of my car. So he came at me pretty hard right away. Like, what happened? And then I think he noticed that I'm not like some asshole. But I'm like, why did that have to happen? So then I got, it kind of like dampened my energy. And then today I woke up and I'm like, period, please come soon.
Yes.
So I can like start to get to the other side of this hormone drop.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna schedule my therapy session. So I texted them to like, my therapist is in India. They're doing an international client fee now. I'm not in an international client. I'm so pissed.
You're from India though.
What the fuck is with that?
How much do they
This
charge?
is the stuff that annoys me when I'm like, just because I'm living in the US now for a bit doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Like,
fuck you.
yeah, fuck you. Anyway, everything is like literally something that even that affected me. I'm like, everything is affecting me.
Everything is on, you know what it is? Everything is honestly kind of shitty.
Yeah.
So like we just have to just do what we can to like,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm
Or-
I'm
yeah.
actually just very happy that I can say it out loud.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that before.
That's fair. That's fair. Same.
I just go about my day being like, everything's great. No. I'm just proud of myself for being like, as soon as I saw you today, I'm like, I don't feel great.
You're like, I
dude.
don't feel great.
Yeah. So that's good.
I had to like I was like putting on a lot of makeup today. Not a lot, but a lot for me, which is any makeup. And because I was like, I look so tired. But what I find is that when I'm tired, when I look tired like that, makeup doesn't really help. It actually kind of makes me look like more tired because it's just like, I don't know.
I think we look great. Look at that.
Do we look cute?
Maybe. I hope.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I honestly don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes
truly.
not looking good is like fine.
Truly.
Sometimes I'm glad that I have the ability to look really not great because I'm like, this matches how I feel on the inside.
Yeah.
It's like a vibe.
It's also makeup's too much work for me. I hate it. Yeah.
But today I got, it was, you don't need any. You're good.
Shut up.
I sent my eyebrow woman a selfie the other day and she responded, you need to come see me. Let me know when.
Oh. My eyebrow woman is my mom.
Oh, does she live in India?
Yes.
So you have to wait till you go back?
No. I mean, I'll just use.
I'm like, yours are. I'm touching your eyebrow. They're pretty good. That was so awkward.
Mom.
Yeah, you have good eyebrows.
What was the question?
Do you have to wait till you go see her?
No. I mean, she'll shape it, and then I use the electric like little thing. What's it called?
A Mach 3.
You know what I'm talking about? You know
No.
It's like the eyebrow.
Is it like a beard shaver?
Yes, but for.
Wait, send it to me. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, and it's perfect. And then I use that while
nobody told me about this.
While I'm here, and then when I go back to India, she'll thread them for me. And I prefer threading, but I'm very scared to go to any of these LA eyebrow ladies because they always tell me that my eyebrows are too thick and they need to be not that thick. And I'm like, fuck you. They might be. I don't care.
I don't care. Oh my God. No, I love your eyebrows. I feel like thick is also back in.
Irrespective. I just wanted to
Irrespective.
be that.
It doesn't matter what's in or
Yeah,
not.
I'm like, they
just look better.
These are my eyebrows. I like it this way. So
yeah, mine are not bad. I just get when my upper lip comes in, I'm like, okay, it's time. There's a shadow, but it's okay. I'm gonna zoom in. Talking. No, my mom used to do mine, and then there was this woman Dakshanti in Troy, Michigan. Shout out to Dakshanti. She was like the lady.
Hi, Dakshanti.
I'm dead.
I love every eyebrow lady that someone trusts. I'm like,
yeah, it's a thing.
It.
You're it.
Yeah.
And then Namita is who I started to go to here. She's in Santa Monica, and she owns her own salon. She's from Nepal, and I just like her. She's a vibe.
Love it.
But I loved it when I sent her a selfie. She's like, "Yeah, you need to come see me."
Oh.
All right. Well, any parting thoughts? I mean, I'm sure this.
Yeah, I just remembered. I think another reason I felt like shit in the morning was when I woke up and I was brushing my teeth and I realized that my nose ring or this nose thing wasn't there. And then I looked like crazy for the first 20 minutes for it. And then I found it like stuck on my pillowcase. And I think that's the thought I woke up with. Every time I don't have this on, I don't feel like myself. I hate that though.
No, that's not weird at all. I feel naked without rings.
Yeah.
Or I feel I'm like something's missing.
Yeah.
And even my nose ring just stays. So I don't know.
This is not a ring. What is this called?
Just stud?
Yes, the nose stud.
Oh, I just call it a nose ring, but I guess that's accurate. It's not a ring.
Yeah.
Oh my God, in high school, I got suspended for having a nose ring.
Me too.
No, you did not. Stop.
It wasn't high school. I was actually 13. So what is that in India? That's
middle
like
school.
Middle school, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that in the US? Middle school, yes. I got... So, yeah, they were like, you cannot be wearing jewelry on your nose. Like, okay.
In India?
Yeah. I was punished for it. And then I used to wear, like the stick. I used to just put this stick that they wouldn't see.
Oh, I did that for a while because you don't want it to close up.
Yeah, and then I got tired of doing that and then it closed up. And then I've had...
But you got suspended?
Yeah, not suspended, but punished.
Yeah.
I had to stand outside the class for like 2 hours or something. Yeah, it was not fun. That's my parting thought.
I'm like imagining you wearing a dunce cap.
You know, in my school uniform and all that, in an all girls school, they were. I think at that point everyone judged me for doing that. They're like, "Why would you get a nose ring? You're."
But it's India. I'm kind of shocked by this.
Yeah, no. I think
Yeah.
I was bullied slightly, a
Yeah.
little bit for that.
Fuck the bullies,
Fuck
and we can
them.
in there. Thank you, Aishwarya.
And now they're like, "This is so cool." Fuck off.
I know, now it's a cultural cachet.
Yeah.
And that, by the way, nose rings are part of our sensuality. So I don't even regret that I got suspended for it. I'm like, fuck you.
Me neither.
It was
Not
worth it.
anymore. Not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Back then I was like, fuck, am I doing something wrong? Is this bad?
Yeah. I actually remember when it happened to me, I didn't feel like I had done anything wrong. And I cried a lot. And my mom actually like corroborated me. She was like, they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. I mean, my
Yeah.
mom was very supportive. She's like, why are they
mad at you?
punishing you for having a nose ring?
Like my mom and Nani have one. I'm like, are you saying it's bad?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Yeah.
I can't conform. Like, what else must I conform? Like, for me, it was like white standards. And for you, it wasn't even that. You were in India.
Of course it's white standards.
But it is white standards.
Of course it is that.
Like,
right?
next, you're going to make me dye my hair blonde. And speak like this.
Yeah. I mean, they all suck.
Well, thank you, Aish. I love that we never did a proper intro, but we don't do that here.
Yeah, we just go into it. We're like,
yeah, I can put it in the description of the episode.
We're tired.
Yeah,
Aishwarya tired.
We talk about being tired
All the time.
Thank you. All right,
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
It's fun, right?